This is a review of, John Le Carre's Smiley trilogy, but the second one in that trilogy, which is the Honourable Schoolboy. So I read, I watched Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy when it came out, long time ago, but the impact didn't really hit me. And then back in 2018, I had been reading quite a bit of Ian Fleming's 007 novels, and I was looking for some sort of other spy stuff I was enjoying at the time, and picked up A Perfect Spy, which is John Le Carre's semi-autobiography. It's a bit of fiction in there as well, and it's realised that he's a totally different author to Ian Fleming, and his character is a lot more real and do, I guess, like more human things, whereas James Bond is a bit of a meme at this point. So anyway, finished that Perfect Spy and was, kind of started looking more into who Le Carre was, and then saw that he wrote Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy. And I remember I enjoyed the film, so I'll give that a go. Read the book and blown away really by the detail, the character development, the the way he describes things is just really engaging. And then I found out that was a trilogy. I thought that's great. Um, I'll read the other two at some point. And since then, I've basically read a Le Carre book at least one a year since then. So I've also read the classic that he's most famous for, potentially, The Spy Who Came In From the Cold. Very good. And recently, The Night Manager, which I missed the BBC series. It kind of passed me by. My wife watched it, I didn't. Um, but then the book, just absolutely brilliant. Um, Jonathan Pine, the main character, really interesting, and just classic Le Carre again, where he just goes off on some tangent, like he just goes to Canada for a period of time to sort of reinforce his double life, and you just get the feeling that this is what spies actually have to do. Like, two-thirds of the novel is just setup essentially. Um, but this sort of, I guess you might call it self-indulgence, for me is the sort of breaking point for the Honourable Schoolboy, which is the second in the Smiley trilogy after Tinker Tailor. Because the Honourable Schoolboy is just directionless for a large amount. Like, the main character is just nipping here, there, and everywhere across Southeast Asia, and a lot of the time you don't really know why. You can't really work it out. And yes, it is a bit of a mystery thriller in that things come together right at the end, but it's just there's too much of that, I think, and the book's too long and it suffers in that regard. Like, it would be better if it was about a third shorter, I think, and just cut to the like final act a bit faster. But I'm sort of excited now to see how the trilogy ends, because you have the redemption of Smiley and Tinker Tailor, and then Honourable Schoolboy, Smiley, you see him as more of a ruthless character for the first time. He's fairly passive in Tinker Tailor, just in the shadows. Honourable Schoolboy, he makes some interesting decisions, and I think it'd be interesting to see what he does in Smiley's people.